The last Bruce to inhabit Clackmannan Tower was Catherine Bruce, widow of Henry Bruce, the last direct descendant of King Robert I at Clackmannan. Catherine was born in 1696, the daughter of Alexander Bruce of Newton, and always claimed that she too came from the direct line of Bruce, telling anyone who would listen that it was she who was the direct descendant, not her husband. She was amiable and charming, and if anyone of note was passing by the tower, they would be sure to stop and meet the lady. She welcomed many well-known people to her home, was a good conversationalist, and never hid her Jacobite sympathies long after the cause was a lost one. In her portrait, she held a white rose, the symbol of Jacobite support. In 1774, she met the Alloa-born artist David Allen, who sketched the tower, which was beginning to fall into disrepair, and in 1788, artist Joseph Farrington asked if he too could sketch it. Another person of note to visit her was lexicographer the Reverend John Jimison, whose great-grandfather was Alexander Bruce of Gartlett. He wrote the first Scots dictionary. On a wall was displayed the Bruce family tree, which had been compiled in 1686. She also showed off a helmet and what was known as the Bruce sword, reputedly belonging to Robert Bruce. It was with this sword she knighted Jimison and Robert Burns during his visit to the tower in October 1787. Burns too had Jacobite sympathies, so the pair got on well. He'd been accompanied by his friend Dr. James Adair, and after dinner, the old lady proposed a toast, Huki Unkos, literally meaning, away with the strangers, but inferring the Hanoverians. It's also believed they toasted the king over the water, Charles Edward Stuart, known as Bonnie Prince Charlie, who died the following year. Adair too was knighted, even though Catherine could barely speak due to paralysis. 4 years after Burns' visit, Catherine Bruce died on 4th November 1791. Up until that time, she'd kept to her daily routine, getting up at 6 o'clock every morning and discussing the jobs of the day with her staff. However, she didn't die from illness, nor of old age. It was a fall that caused her death at the age of 95. She died without issue. In 1795, the parish minister of Clackmannan, Dr. Robert Moody, stated that the memory of this lady will ever be revered by all who knew her. In her will, she bequeathed the Bruce sword, the helmet and the family tree to the Bruces of Broom Hall near Dunfermline. If you enjoyed this episode of Scotland's History, please like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, thank you for watching.